Hello. We're doing really good today. I don't know if it's just like first time look out here, but a couple of the other vendors said that this event is usually pretty busy, so I think it's just popping. I think I made over close to like 200 in sales, and we still have like an hour and a half to go. So, look at my handsome honey. He saved the day today. He was a hero because we didn't have the car packed or anything, so that was definitely a thing. Definitely never doing that again. Always pack the car at nighttime. Um, you live and you learn, okay? But yeah, I I think my most popular item today has either been my fidget fish or my chickens. Those are both going pretty well. And I sold a hair clip and a pair of the beaded hair clips that like never sell. Hang on, I'll show you. Why they never sell? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't make the rules, but I'm very happy that they finally did sell because those are cute AF. Um, that's all that I really have for my update right now, guys. I just noticed that I hadn't recorded and it's been a while. Um, it's definitely more of like a close knit, like we're all super close and it's not very loud. It's like more of an intimate event. I don't know if intimate was the right word, but I feel really weird recording and vlogging, so we probably won't get a whole lot of segments here. Like when I set up my camera for like the time lapse for us setting up, I was having heart palpitations the whole time. I felt like everybody was looking at me, and nobody was looking at me. But thank you, anxiety. Yeah, I uploaded my other video last night. That was pretty cool. I think it was cute, and the thumbnail was cute. I don't know who made that on Canva or something. Um, but yeah, I think that's it for the update for now. My fidget friends are getting a lot of love this time around. Really like that. I got to restock the chickens. The swinging pets. I sold one of those, but I had 10 like a month and a half ago. Now I'm down to 3. So I need to restock those. Maybe the fish fidgets. I really like those. At 7 a piece. Those have been selling really well too. I made them 7 because they're the color changing yarn and they're also a fish fidget. But yeah, I think that's it for this update, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello. I think I had the microphone on the other clip. I really hope I did. Fingers crossed because it's kind of loud out here. But I wanted to show you a few of the things I got at this market. Hang on, wait. So first, from the Marsh family homestead, I got 3 cookies. I got a lemon pie one, a butter pecan, and an oatmeal, just because it's classic. I had to switch mics because I think my other one's dying. I charged this one and not the other one, so that was my bad. Like I said, I went back and like played the videos and the clips that I had already filmed, so they work so far. I hope they agree with Movavi, the movie editor that I use. Not sponsored. Because last time that I thought that my mic was off, I don't know what happened, but I lost the audio for that clip, so I couldn't use it. And we've only gotten a few today, so I really hope that all the audio for all the clips works. Um, there is 2 other veggie vendors here at the farmers market. The other, I think there was like 4 vendors had already left. It's almost 1 o'clock. That's certainly slowed down. I think that we, like I said in another clip, I think we made out like bandits today. So I wouldn't be mad if we ended up slowly packing up to head out ourselves. Excuse me. Um, yeah, I think this is a pretty good turnout. I feel like a dummy because Jade, the lady that like hosts this or like runs the market, she came up to my stand and I'd only talked to her via social media, and I'm really bad with putting faces to names. So whenever she came over here, her and her son, she got they had made purchases, and she was like, "Oh, I'm Jade, by the way," and I was like, "Oh, it's nice to meet. Oh my goodness, you're Jade, like Jade. Okay, yeah." So I felt like a dummy. I'm not good at putting faces to names, so I'm so sorry. Not the pharmacy calling me while I'm trying to record, guys. Don't they know I'm a celebrity or something? Ugh. But yeah, I think since it's died down so much, we might start packing up. I just wanted to get another clip and let y'all know how things went. And today was a really good market. I think We're booked up. If you've read my descriptions on any of my other videos lately, we're pretty booked up. The only free Saturday we have until June 20th is June 13th. And I was telling Jade once I realized it was her that the next day we will be out here will probably be the 13th. But I'm gonna need to like go ham and turkey on prepping. Yeah, I'm getting kind of nervous for Freedom Fest now. I feel like that was subtle foreshadowing that he said about selling inventory and not having anything. So kind of starting to sweat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully I can edit and upload this video by like Monday, Tuesday. I'm not gonna have like a set day that I do videos yet because I'm not solidified on my schedule, if you will. Yeah, just a whole lot of talking to myself and rambling now, guys. Yeah, love y'all. Thanks for watching. Also, before we get the car all packed up, you're probably wobbly because you're as tall as I am right now. But this lady right behind me, I don't know her name. She's such a sweetheart. She gave me free blueberries. I'm sorry I'm sweaty. You just saw me load everything down. But she gave me 3 bell peppers. So cutesy. And then I bought this big old bag of taters for $5. So I made out like a bandit, y'all. I got all the goodies, all the fresh local produce. I say it all the time, but in case y'all didn't hear me, shop small, shop local while you can. It matters more than you know. Thank you for watching this video. I will likely end it up with another clip with like a market breakdown of what we made, what we sold, how much I spent. I didn't even do that bad, honestly. I think I might have spent around 25 again like last market. So I did good. Today was a good day. Guys, my phone stays almost dying. If I could stay off it, that might help. But I'm tired of these gnats. I have a nail appointment soon. She needs some milk, okay? She needs help. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the market breakdown. Hello, fairy friends. Today is Monday at like 1 in the morning. I was trying to edit the video, and I wanted to get it uploaded for you guys tomorrow. For all 14 of you now that follow me, hi! Oh my goodness, hi besties. How are y'all doing? I am very upset because I watched like a minute of one of the videos that I took at the market, and it played with sound, and I was like, okay, heck yeah, I'm not gonna re-record it because it plays. Yeah, like a minute 30 it cut out, so we lost like 3 minutes of footage, but I didn't get a whole lot at this market anyways. I was just so busy the whole time, which is a good thing. It's a good problem to have. I don't really like to record interactions, although I'm sure I could. First of all, look at my nails. Girl. I don't even know if you can see the chrome because of the ring light. Dang it. Kinda. Anyways, they're cutesy. I wanted green with like the whole nail, like chrome. Like my daughter got hers done for the first time. She got a little mani pedi on Mother's Day weekend, and she got pink with like really pretty chrome all over the whole nail, and it looked really cute. And I don't know. I'm not mad about it. It's still cute, but it's not what I had like envisioned, you know. Anyways, let's get back to what you're really here for, not the rambling, but the small business stuff, okay? I think in total, Not to totally spoiler alert, but I did pretty well for a couple hour market. I made 234, I believe. I always write down like the breakdown. I don't know why I write down times. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. And I like to know like how many sales I'm making per hour, I suppose. 10 o'clock, it was popping. Okay, that's when like half my sales are from. But I sold one turtle at $8, and that was like 18 minutes after the market opened. And then I sold a pair of Lily of the Valley earrings. One of the other vendor's daughter ended up buying those, and she wore them at the market. I was like, "You're such a sweetie." She loved everything. She's like me. I told her jokingly, but so for real, that I had a few jewelry boxes, and she's like, "Oh my god, same." And I was like, "Oh my god, it's not just me." But anyways, um, I sold an axolotl. They're priced at 15, and this couple was so sweet, like just loved them to death. They could not decide between either a rainbow axolotl or a stress pet, both of them being 15. And anyways, they paid me via Cash App and they sent me 18. I was like, "Oh, it was only 15. Do you want me to send it to you back?" And they were like, "Oh no, that's for you. You're so sweet, baby." And I was like, "Stop, you're birthing me." But anyways, then I sold a this one was to a sweet older lady. She was just so sweet. She came by my stand a few times and she was just kind of like window shopping, if you will. She actually ended up buying some of my, I don't think that you guys on my YouTube channel have seen it, but I make like the little beaded, not alligator clips, like the little, I don't know, just little hair clips. And I like beaded a little circular shape on it. And there was a set of two, and they were initially 20, but I marked them down to 15. So I was just happy that a pair sold because I thought they were beautiful. If my daughter would let me do her hair, she would be sporting them around all the time. But alas, she's a tomboy, a wild child. Like her mama, her hair's always down or braided. Um, but she bought some of the hair clips and she bought a stress pal as well. And she was such a sweetheart. I think she was looking at the fish fidgets, and they are my little color changing fish fidgets. Um, and they're like heat sensitive yarn, and they have the little hair clips in them, the barrette hair clip things, and they do a little click clack thing. I made color changing fish and pickles that did that. And she was looking at the fish, and I gave her one for free because she was just such a little sweetheart. She that seemed to make her day, and it made mine, just making her happy, honestly. Um, and then earlier in the video, I had mentioned that Jade came to my stand, the one that runs the market, and I've only talking to her via social media. Yeah, I didn't recognize her. I'm a dummy. I'm so sorry, Jade, if you watch this. I know my hair is black, but it's low key blonde. It must have been blonde at birth for real. Because it over my head that was you, girl. Hi. It was so nice to meet you, and your kid is a cutie patootie. But she had bought a pair of earrings, and then her child bought in between all over the place, like wanted one of everything, and I don't blame them. Like everything's cute. Oh no, the girl who makes it, talented. But they ended up settling on a mystery box for 15, so that made their total 25. And then I sold the chickens were a hit this time, guys. They were a hit. I only have 5, but 3 of them sold. But I sold the pink chicken, I believe. Yeah, and then a pink turtle. Which same girl, everything's pink. If it can be made pink, I'm gonna have it in pink. But then I sold another chicken. I think that was a brown one to a little dude. Yeah, I think it was for his mama. I'm not 100% sure. And then I sold 2 bracelets, and they're $2 a piece. But I believe it was a mother and 2 girls. They had both. I make toddler that like fits Millie size bracelets, and I sell bracelets for like adults that would fit like my size wrist. So I only have 2 sizes. I need to work on being more inclusive in that area, because like preteens and stuff don't really have anything to choose from bracelet wise. I make a little bit of everything, and it's hard to like be inclusive with everything I make because there's such a wide variety sometimes. But that is definitely on the agenda. I mentioned in the video a couple times a few crochet items that I wanted to restock, and bracelets, more sizes and like more variety, like color wise, were also on the list. Um, but They were both $2 a piece on the bracelets, and she gave me 5 and was like, "Go ahead and keep the dollar." I believe that they were a veggie vendor out there, but do not quote me on that because, like I said, I was busy a lot of the market. I may be wrong. But then I sold another chicken. I believe that was just a white one, so a white, brown, and a pink chicken sold. And they were each 15 apiece. And then there was another family with a mom and 2 girls, and they came back and forth and back and forth to my stand a few times. And her daughters were so cute. Like they also wanted one of everything, and I don't blame them. But I sold one of my marble fidgets for the first time, the little color changing ones. I don't know if I've shown you guys those either. I'm lacking. I'm lacking. I need to do better about showing you my new creations. Uh, but I sold one of those at 5, and then a swinging pet. I believe she got my last chick or a duck, one of the two. So that total came to be 20. Well, ASMR in my notebook. Oh my goodness. And then this other sweet lady, I cannot. Just everyone was so sweet at this market. Like it was all around such a great experience for real. Um, for real. I need to stop watching Pop the Balloon because Too Cold has me in a chokehold for real. But she wanted one of the axolotls. She took a card at first and said that she would probably hit me up about making a custom colored one. I'm assuming pink because that's what color she ended up getting on the keychain. But I told her that'd be no problem. Just let me know, send me a message, let me know now, and I can bring it next week, you know? Um, and she went around and browsed. I have like 4 tables set up now because I got another one for my birthday. And she came on the side to the left of me, and that's where all my keychains and stuff were. And I have axolotl keychains over there too. She saw those and was like, "Girl, now why didn't you tell me you had those?" And I was like, "I didn't know. I wasn't going to pressure you into buying something." But she ended up finding an axolotl keychain, and that was $8, and she was super excited about that. I guess she said that her granddaughter had tried to confiscate her luggage charm so that she can differentiate whose luggage is whose when they go on family trips. And she said now she'll have her very own. So I hope that helps Miss Girl. Then I sold another stress pal. I believe that was to the mom and 2 daughters that came back, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and then I sold one of my beaded claw clips, the butterfly one that was pink. I sold that to the owner of Loop Pond Designs. That's where I got the soap, the charmed soap, and the beef tallow face cream. Okay, okay, she did the thing. I'm gonna be going back for some more of that. And also, I love goat milk anything. The soap smelled amazing. The lip balm, lip gloss that I got from Number Two Farms, phenomenal. Love how that felt. Super hydrating, fantastic. 10 out of 10 on both. After the hair clip, I sold a few more things. I sold a pocket pup. I sold a slinky worm, and that was really cute because there was two. I'm sorry, I just have a story about everyone because, like I said, everyone was so sweet. The farmers market in Baxley was awesome. Everybody was just so kind for real. But I ended up selling a slinky worm. I had 2 left. I'm about tired of those things. I've been telling y'all. But I had 2 left, and a little boy came up and bought it. And then his dad comes up. He was with his mom at first, and his dad comes up pushing a stroller with a little man, maybe like 1.5, like maybe 1. I don't know. He itty bitty baby guy. And anyways, I was like, "What? You have a baby brother? You did not tell me that." And so then I gave him the last remaining worm so that he could give it to his brother. And his mama was like, "Oh, here, I'll pay you for it." And I was like, "No, babe, no. Like, please take it. I don't want to see another slinky worm. Get out of my face." But just a little note on those. Instead of slinky worms, I'm wanting to do slinky dogs, like little weenie dogs, you know? After that, I sold a $6 pair of earrings, and I sold the capybara. Since it was the only one I had and it was the first time I'd ever made that pattern, I just went ahead and sold it for 10 because I didn't have it priced. I just brought it to bring it. Kind of like the baby boba bunny. And then I brought my mermaid. I didn't have any of those priced. I just brought them for like so that people can see that I can make more than just the minis, you know, but the minis just sell the best for me at markets, so that's just kind of how that plays out. Another order that I forgot to write down, I need to after this. I sold a pocket pup. The people that I got the veggies from, she told me the bag of potatoes was $5. Y'all know me, I'm a support local every time. I preach it to y'all, I follow it myself. That being said, she gave me the blueberries and the bell peppers and was trying to gift them to me for free. And I asked her how much the bag of potatoes was, and she said 5. So I gave her a 10 and like ran off back to my stand before she could catch me. And any hoozle, she sent her husband right after me, and he came up and was like, "What do you got for $5?" And I was like, "Now just take the kindness, take the blessing." But he ended up picking out a little schnauzer looking pocket pup. I got that pattern from the girl who knots. It's one of her free patterns for reaching a follower milestone. I believe it was 10, no, 5K, maybe. Don't quote me again. Don't get me lying, y'all, for real. But that was another $5 added there. So I guess my total would actually be $239. And for a market that lasted from 8 till I think we packed up at 12, 4 hours, making $239 is not bad, especially for it being rainy. I also forgot to add, it's not anything major at all, but I stepped in a fire ant hill. Take the wheel because what? That was awful. And I was wearing sandals like I always am, so go me. Love that. Um, yeah, I think that's all. I actually was going to add, I didn't message Jade yet, but my brain just don't be braining, okay? And for me, market days are Saturdays. And the market I have this week, this upcoming week, actually, on the 31st is actually Sunday. The event is literally called the Last Sunday Luau. And when Jade asked me when I could come back out, I was like, oh, well, my next available day is going to be the 13th, blah, blah, blah. Liar. My next available day is literally this Saturday. So I think if I get enough like market prepped and I feel confident enough, I might do the farmers market again this Saturday, and then Sunday I'm gonna miss church. Don't look at me. And then I'm gonna go to the last Sunday luau. So hopefully this upcoming weekend we make lots of moolah, girl. Wish me luck. And if you watch the video all the way down to this, hi, just send me where you want the Christmas card, okay? Because we're besties, for real. um, but will you comment a puppy down below because that's the last thing we sold? Yes. Let's comment any puppy down below if you made it through the whole video. Like always, please like, comment, subscribe. Your support means the world to me. Anytime I get a new subscriber, ask my husband. It's a whole party. A lot of creators and stuff that I see on TikTok, they'll celebrate like 100K and things like that. I be getting super excited over like 1 or 2 new subscribers. Like y'all make my day even wandering to my little corner of the internet to watch my videos. So that's so cool. Yeah, the farmers market was great, and I can't wait till this weekend. Thank you for watching, fairy friends, and I hope you have a fairy whimsical week. Bye.